Shalom, shalom. This is Apostle Rakah. Excuse me, I'm back with another video. To the grace of the Lord, I say all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And the water Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for allowing me to wake up and see another day that I can serve the Lord and do his work. Okay? That's the only reason we even alive anyway, man. But for this video, once again, we're going to speak on Israel. We're going to speak on Jacob. All right? And we're going to start primarily, realistically, this applies to all of us because all Israel sinned. Like the scriptures say, all have sinned and fall short of the glory of the Most High. Right? We've all sinned. We've all fucked up. But the difference is, the Lord always left an elect, as the scriptures say, right? He always left an elect, right? You see what I'm saying? So the elect, even though the elect sin, we all are sinners. We all have guilty of it. That's why we praise Yahweh Shai so much, because Yahweh Shai had to come and forgive us of our sins. But we repented. The ones of us of the hopeful elect, we have repented. And we came back, and even though we still sin too, knowingly or not knowingly, that's going to happen because, like it says in Ezekiel, right, I shall take away the stony heart and give you the heart of flesh. You understand? The heart of flesh, as I was taught, is talking about a righteous spirit, that new body that the Lord is going to give us, that new superhuman body that we'll get in the kingdom, but a new spirit. The stony heart is actually sin itself. The spirit of sin, which is really a demon that the Lord will put on Israel to cause them to sin. Why? Because prophecy had to be fulfilled. Because people are asked, well, why would the Lord do that? Why would the Most High do that? Hey, man, like the scripture says, my thoughts is the Most High speaking. My thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways higher than your ways, saith the Lord. So we're not in a position to question the Most High on any level. We're in no position. Period. The Lord did it because he had his reasons to do it. And it was because so that prophecy could be fulfilled so that we could learn the full scope of everything. Wickedness, righteousness. You understand? There's reasons for everything, man. You see? So that's why you get mad when you see 2/3 of Israel doing what they do. And even guys who call themselves Israelites. Guys who call themselves Israelites in the truth, meaning, right? Because even these 2/3 niggas, they're Israelites too. They don't know they're Israelites. I mean, they don't, because they don't believe. Look at these niggas out here. Look at these guys that these guys went to on their podcast to debate with them. Cooley, that Cooley dude, no Fugazi dude. He was told he's an Israelite, but he don't believe it. So he don't know. He still think he's just a regular American Negro, African-American Negro here in America, wherever, what state, wherever he live. And he's just here to, he's a regular black man. And he don't really give a shit about all that other shit with his history or ancestry. I can't read the man's mind, so I don't know. I speak as a fool when I say I don't know whether he gives thought to where his ancestors come from. Well, of course, the narrative is Africa and all that shit. If you're a black man, then of course you would know that, yeah, the slave ships and the black people came over here from that. But that was a long time ago. I don't care about that. Right? Whatever. Okay, fine. I can respect that. I can dig it. We got to think about the future, right? That's cool. But it's funny how Jake is very fucking, these Negroes, they are very, damn, what's the word I'm looking for, man? It's convenient. They're very, but that's not the word I want. It'll come. The Lord will give it to me. They are very funny. Jake, opportunistic. Jake is very, and not just him, all these niggas out here. You talk to one of these other grimy niggas in the street, right? And then you go to one of these Pookies and Ray Rays, they out in the streets doing stuff, gang banging, selling drugs, right? Killing each other, selling drugs. one of these big Shirleys. They don't care about nothing. No, they care about the present, what they're doing their drugs, eating their food, doing what they do now, right? But when they get pulled over by the cops, right? Or when the white man do something to them, when a white person actually offend them or do something to them, then all of a sudden they become black activists. Yeah, they become black activists right there on the spot. Oh, you fucking white people, you only doing this because I'm black, because I'm black. You ain't doing it, yeah. See, you white motherfuckers, you always killing black people. Y'all always trying to kill that. All of a sudden y'all become Al Sharpton. All of a sudden, y'all become Malcolm X. All of a sudden, y'all become Martin Luther King. Right? All of a sudden, only when the white man roll on you, and the reason, and the funny part is, when the white man roll on you niggas, I watch it all the time on YouTube here, man. When the white man, meaning the cops, and then sometimes, not all the cops be white. Sometimes it'll be black cops, it'll be Hispanic cops. So it'd be other cops that are Israelites rolling on you too, along with the white man, right? It's not always just white cops. You niggas are out here doing all kind of criminal activities. Criminal fucking activities, wilding out. You're driving around with no license. You're driving around in a fucking car with no insurance, no registration. You got all kind of weed and other drug paraphernalia in the car. You niggas be drunk, fucked up drunk, okay? And then when you're driving, y'all be driving sporadic, just putting other people out here in public in danger, running stop signs, speeding, you know what I mean? Or y'all might have illegal guns in the car. Y'all got all kind of, you niggas doing all kind of grimy shit. So the cops are not just these, hey man, the Lord said, he set Esau up as a whooping stick for Jake. So the cops got to do their job. So when you get pulled over by the cops, and then the reason y'all niggas act stupid when the cop come, because y'all know y'all riding dirty, man. Oh, and of course, it always works out. At least one, let's say if you got 4 niggas in the car, most of the time, all 4 of them probably got warrants, Pookie and Ray Ray. But let's say if they all don't, let's say at least one nigga gonna have a warrant. Real talk, I'm gonna go with all 4, at least 3 of them, right? Because you niggas, y'all niggas, man. Okay, like Apostle Tahar said, and niggas be having warrants. I mean, sometimes it could be over serious shit they done did, but a lot of the times Apostle Tahar said this shit, real talk, like about 30 years ago, right? He told us, he said, you know what? The reason Jake talking about these niggas, the reason these niggas out here be having warrants. Because they have no discipline. Most of the times, it's over a court date. Because they out here, you know, these niggas, they selling drugs, they doing all kind of other shit. So they might get arrested on some other shit they did. And then they might get bonded out, or they might get what in the East Coast is known as what they call a PTA. If the cops want to be nice, depending on how bad your record is or whatever, they might tell you, nah, you know what, you got to go see the judge. But then let's say if your shit ain't that bad, whatever, you ain't, they'll say, all right, well, look, man, we're going to let you go on a PTA. They might hold you for a couple of hours and give you a PTA, or they might hold you overnight and give you a PTA, right? And it depends on how you acted during the time of the arrest, right? If the cops want to be cool down at the station, they'll say, okay, well, look, man, they might hold you for 2 hours and say, okay, well, look, well, if you got a warrant, no, you got to answer for that warrant. If you got a warrant, they can't let you go. I guess they got to extradite you to whatever state you got the warrant in, or if you got the warrant in that state, you got to go before the judge. So if you got a warrant and the cops catch up to you, then you got to stay and see the judge. You know what I mean? But if you don't got a warrant and you do something, you get arrested, let's say, and then the cops be telling these Negroes, look, man, you don't got to turn this into something it don't got to be. If everything is cool, hey, man, you'll go down, we'll get you out. If anything, you go down to the station for like an hour, maybe 2. And then you can get out of there, right? Get bonded out. Or maybe a PTA is a promise to appear. So if you do something, if you don't have a warrant, or how, depending on how bad your record is, they'll bring you down there, and then they'll hold you for 2 hours. They'll run your shit, and if nothing else crazy come back, and you behaving yourself, they'll pull you in, the sergeant, and be like, okay, look, listen, buddy. Okay, you know, you don't really have a bad record or whatever. Especially like if you're not a felon, you don't have a felony or nothing. Like, okay, well, look, man, we're gonna let you go on a PTA for whatever it is you got pulled in for by the cops that night. And that means a promise to appear. Here's your paperwork. Your court date is next week on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. So that just means you got to be in court to deal with the situation you got arrested for. And the thing is, a common sense said you fucking go. You go, man. Show up. You go before the judge. And then the judge, depending on how serious or whatever it was you got pulled up for, and then you try to use, and most of the times they'll give you a court-appointed lawyer. You work with the court-appointed lawyer, if you can afford your own lawyer, and you deal with it with the judge. And you take it from there. You see, but no, niggas just don't go to court. They'll have a court dates, and either they forget, they totally forget, because they too high, they getting high on weed and all kind of popping pills, drugs, drinking, and they forget. A lot of times niggas just forget because that shit, it leaves their mind. They ain't thinking about it. They don't have no respect for law and order. But sometimes they'll know, because they be up all night partying, drinking with the bitches. And they be like, man, fuck it. And the women the same. They say, fuck it, I ain't be bothered with that. Like, if they ignore it, it's just gonna go away, right? And then boom, when you don't show up, you get a bench warrant, and that's from the judge for not showing up in court. So that's how a lot of the times these niggas end up with warrants. That's where the warrants come from, man. And sometimes the cops will tell them, yeah, you got a warrant. And then the nigga, I got a warrant. And the cop will look it up and tell them, oh yeah, because you got some court dates you missed. You see? All because they didn't show up in court. Because this is why. Let me read this, man. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. You see that? So that's the reason why Jake is all effed up. Because they rejected knowledge. That the Lord got his prophets out here teaching, pushing the word. Right? But if these niggas watching, no, man. Shit, they're not even paying attention to Esau. What Esau, these niggas can't, hey, man, they didn't want to listen to the Most High. But now they said, fuck you, we ain't listening to the white man no more. There was a time niggas listened to the white man, boy. But now Jacob's like, fuck that. Let me read this real quick. And this is the reason why. It really stems back to the curses, man. Let me see. Here we go. I'm just going to read a few verses. I'm in Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Hey, man, but that little breakdown I gave y'all. See, we know how the system works. But you brothers, and all you brothers are supposed to use wisdom. And what do the scriptures say? Agree with thine adversary whilst thou art in the way with him. So if you get pulled over by the cops, a simple traffic stop don't got to turn into a felony arrest. But niggas go there. Because these niggas, that's why I read Hosea 4:6. But it shall come to pass, this is Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. That's right. So the Lord told us. Because when you read up, he told us what would happen if we obeyed the laws. We'd have been blessed like we once were. I'll read a few of them. I'll jump around with this. Cursed should I be in the city, and cursed should I be in the field. That's right. Anywhere where Israel is, the field. Now, what's the field? The field is a place where you go out and work, right? A field is a workplace. That's why Jake can't excel in the workplace. Some do, some do, but not most. That's a small minority. So niggas are always complaining, see, the white man keeping us down. The white man ain't keeping you down. You're keeping yourself down. And overall, the Heavenly Father is keeping you down. The Most High himself, by Hashem Yahushua, he keeping your face in the mud, man. That's why you niggas look the way y'all look, act the way y'all act. And for some reason, the Lord, he got a demon on you guys. He got the stony heart on the 2/3 of Jake. He got a curse on you. So now, if y'all was wondering, any of you niggas out there, why is it so bad for black people and Hispanic people? Right? Because the Most High got a curse on Jake. Cursed shall I be thy basket in thy store. Yeah, not many people, especially so-called Negroes, get successful businesses. We've seen it when I was back east. Something simple as a restaurant, right? You'll see a Jake restaurant open up, and it might hang around for like maybe a couple of little years. Then after a while, the store is gone. You go back there, you see it'll be a Chinese restaurant. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body. You see, and the fruit of thy land, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Excuse me. Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out. The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh shall send upon thee a cursing vexation and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do until thou be destroyed. I'll stop right there. You see that? That cursing vexation. And you know what's a part of that? I'm going to come straight. Like right now, especially amongst you. Hey, well, look what's happening now. The Lord got Esau coming down on you northern kingdom Jakes, right? Y'all feeling it. Now, you go down in different areas, South America, Brazil, Mexico. That's why they all want to run up here. Life is rough down there, man. The northern kingdom don't got it easy. Why do you think all them motherfuckers want to come running up here? But they come here, they living in third world countries. But they come here and they want to turn this motherfucker into a third world country. But Esau said, fuck that. We ain't having it. Nero said no. You see? But here, you so-called Negroes, y'all just through. Y'all are literally like cartoon characters. Toontown. That shit, the Big Shirley, that morbidly obese, that's a cursing vexation. Walking around, all these black women walking around being that big, dank Damas, all that shit, that's cursing vexation and rebuke. And that's the reason why the cops are always fucking with you. Other Edomites or other nations are fucking with you. That's why you niggas got all kind of issues. Primarily, you 2/3. And on top of it all, the Lord got his prophets out here and y'all refuse to listen to that. So this is the reason why things are going down. You see what I mean? And then ultimately, we coming into the time now where it's Jacob's trouble. Now is the time where the Lord is going to start Xing y'all out, man. He's going to start Xing out the 2/3 of Israel, man. The Lord is tired. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Now it's coming into the time of this, I'm going to say this, Amos 9 and 10. That's the time we in now. Judgment time, Ezekiel 9 and 4. But with that, I'm going to wrap this video up. I pray it was edifying. Lord willing, man, at some point today, I'll be back with another video, Abaratazah. I say shalom to all you brothers of the hopeful elect. Shalom.